information. For those of you that are watching, please make sure to check Class Dojo and Class Facebook. I have uploaded how to download Boom cards. They are some fun activities that you can do on a computer, a smartphone, that's how I tested it out, a tablet. It is super fun and all the login information is on there. There are reading and math activities, and some of the math activities will help you with today's review. So today your objective, your goal is I can add within 10, which we were doing an amazing job with every single student before the break. So students, I want you to continue doing a great job. I know you can do it. You are great at math. So first we're going to go over just some simple steps and reminders, and then we'll do a guided practice. I will include a screenshot or a photo of some math problems for you to solve. But what you can do also is you can use dice to help you come up with your math sentences to solve. If you have 1 or 2 dice, roll it either 1 or 2 times depending on how many you have, and that is your number sentence. So if you roll a 3 and a 2, that's what I want you to solve, 3 plus 2. If you only have 1 dice and you roll a 4 and a 4, I want you to solve 4 plus 4. If you have dominoes, go ahead and just get a domino from the pile. Usually, I haven't seen dominoes in a while, but usually they have the dots on both sides. You can count both dots, so if one side has 4, one side has 1, add those together, that's your total. Or you can go onto the Boom Cards app, and there is a adding within 5, I believe, so far. Parents, I did update you that as soon as the seller creates more little cards, I will upload more to the website, and there'll be one with bigger numbers soon. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I first want you to do when you're solving these number sentences is to, 1, use your tools. So I've listed just a few tools on here, but I want you to use any tool you can find. So if you have trouble adding, then I want you, even if you don't have trouble, it's always a good idea to use tools to double check your work. I want you to use fruit snacks, cubes, you can draw a picture, beans. If you have little beans in a bag, just take a handful out. You probably won't be able to use those in your dinner though, but take a handful out and use those to help you solve the math sentence. Pasta, if you have the little bow type pastas, the little shells or macaronis, crackers. Me and Mr. Anthony love wheat thins. We always have those in our house, so if you had some of those, you can use some of those to help you, and then you can always eat your crackers afterwards. You can also use your fingers. Just know that sometimes you might run out of fingers. So I also want you to count slow. One of the things that I saw us do in class is sometimes we'd be so excited to finish our math work that we'd count a little too quick and then we'd make a silly mistake. So I want you to count slow. If you're using something that you can touch or drawing a picture, I want you to touch each one as you count it. If you're doing only a picture, cross each one out as you count it. And then I also want you to double check your work. So it doesn't hurt. We have a lot of time on our hands these days, so I want you to double check your work and make sure that you built the number sentence right. So if you have 3 plus 3, double check that you had 3 beans plus 3 beans, that you didn't put 3 plus 5 on accident. And then double check your answer, count it again. Again, I know we have plenty of time these days, so we could definitely all use some time to double check. And over here, I have just written 3, oh my gosh, my board does not want to say it today, 3 number sentences that we will work together to solve. So if you want, you can just go ahead and watch with me. You can get out a piece of paper, a dry erase board. You can go get out your snacks. You can always just pause the video and then come back. If I'm ever going too fast, you can pause the video, rewind. I try and leave gaps in here and wait time, but it's kind of hard because I don't see you, so I don't know if you still need more time. So let's go ahead and work with 6 plus 3 equals, don't forget that this is our addition sign, the plus symbol, and this right here is our equal sign. That means anything that comes afterwards is our answer. So I'm just going to do a picture. If you want, like I said, you could build it. You can go get, for example, like we always have carrot sticks in our house, the little tiny ones. You can go get some carrot sticks, get a piece of paper, get anything you need, and we are going to start. So I'm going to start with my first number. This is called an addend, and that's just one of the numbers that we're adding. So I'm going to start with 6, and I'm going to draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I count it out loud because sometimes when I count in my head, I might get a little confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I double checked. Now, how many am I going to draw? Good job. I'm going to draw 3, our second addend. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go double check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That matches my number sentence. If I had 7 plus 4, that would not match my number sentence, and I'd have to go back and fix that. So now we're going to work together and count. So go ahead, let's get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what is my answer? 9. Good job. I'm going to go through and double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. My answer. I cross out my things when I draw a picture because then I know if I counted something either not at all or if I counted it twice, because sometimes that happens. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next one, and I hope you guys don't hear my washing machine. I had to do laundry. So let's go ahead. We have, what number is this? And I hope you can see 7 plus 4 equals, and then we're going to find out what it equals. What is the answer? So I'm going to first draw what number? 7. I always like starting with the first number because then it gets less confusing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go ahead and draw our second addend, which is 4. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to add them together. We're going to combine them. All of those mean the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good job. I'm going to write that down, and I'm going to double check it and make sure that I get the same answer twice. When you're double checking, you should get the same amount both times. If you double check it and you get 11 and 12, then at some point you might have miscounted. So let's go ahead and go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. I got the same answer both times. Okay, so now we're going to do our last one, and oh my goodness, this board. So hopefully you can see we have 9 plus 5. So I'm going to draw how many? 9. And how many more? 5. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to count all of them, then write my answers. Let's go ahead. Hopefully you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I'm going to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got the same answer both times. So at the end of this video, I'll put a little shot of some math problems you can solve. But again, you can use dice, you can use dominoes, you can use the boom cards to solve different math equations. You can have a grown-up, an older sibling or cousin help you come up with some. And then real quick, make sure when you're drawing your picture, some of you, I don't want you to draw your dots that close, and I don't want you to draw them that small. You need to draw them medium size and leave some space between them so you can clearly see what it is you're supposed to be counting. If they're all jumbled together or really, really teeny tiny, you're going to get too confused. And I will see you on the next video.